What do these students need to learn to be really marketable out in the sports industry?
Well, I think that the top thing that the most jobs any given year in the sports industry are going to be in sales. You're going to start out in ticket sales because well-operated sports franchises hire a big sales team. They train them, maybe some different than the way we train, and some very similar. And that's the easiest way to get your foot in the door and prove yourself. But it's obviously
most CEOs used to be salespeople.
Exactly.
So, you're doing in a certain way the same thing.
It is.
You're bringing in revenue.
And if you want, there may be one marketing job per team that's open, right? That's a full-paying job, and that's going to be highly competitive. And so that's important. But again, I don't want to overemphasize the ticket sales specifically part of it. Again, I'm a classic example that I had no sports management schooling and ended up in sports. And so there's tons of paths, but I think the fundamentals of the industry are creating great products, pricing them accurately, being taught how to sell them, and then create an experience. And that experience is more than just the bells and whistles, in my opinion, that you see at sports. You got to have some soul to it. People have to feel like this is theirs, their team, uniquely what they're about. And so we'll hopefully try to teach them all those things through the program.
Let's talk about a definition, though. You said you got to create a great product. Does that mean the product is whether or not the team wins or loses?
At our level, minor league baseball, often it's not. We've had some great seasons and we've had some subpar seasons, and it didn't affect attendance all that much. I think at the major league level, hugely important. I think even at the college level, hugely important. We get away with kind of creating an experience before we know how the team's going to shake out, and there's so much movement up and down with the players that with baseball anyway, it's not the biggest factor. It can help, it can hurt a little bit, but it's not huge, at least here in this market.